On behalf of the United Republic of Tanzania, I'm greatly honored to address you today on the critical role of integrated national financing frameworks, or INFF, as a powerful tool for financing national priorities and translating development plans into concrete actions. At the outset, I wish to acknowledge and recognize the strong and continuous partnership with the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, and through UNDP, other development partners whose support have been instrumental to Tanzania throughout the INFF journey from design to implementation. Over the past 5 years, Tanzania has aligned its national development planning with clear and financing strategies. As a result, the 5-year development plan is supported by a comprehensive roadmap to mobilize the resources estimated at around $50 billion. In addition, the semi-autonomous Zanzibar has developed its sustainable financing strategy under the INFF, which is aligned with the Zanzibar Development Plan. More importantly, this alignment has delivered the tangible results on the ground. Allow me to highlight a few of those examples. To begin with, Tanzania has successfully leveraged capital markets to finance development priorities. A landmark achievement is the issuance of subnational green bond by the Tanga Urban Water Supply Authority, which is improving water access and services reliability. In addition, Zanzibar recently has launched its first sovereign sukuk bond, financing major infrastructure projects across transport, health, and ports. At the corporate level, sustainable financing has gained a strong momentum in Tanzania. First corporate green bond, valued at approximately $300 million, has become the largest of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa and was significantly oversubscribed. At the same time, sustainability and gender bonds have mobilized financing for thousands of small and medium enterprises, including women-led businesses. This demonstrates how INFF can directly support inclusive economic growth. Furthermore, Tanzania has expanded the use of blended finance through institutions such as Tanzania Agricultural Development Bank. Relatively modest public investment have leveraged significantly larger private financing. This has mobilized tens of millions of dollars to support agriculture value chains and nearly 570,000 farmers, illustrating how INFF can reduce risk and unlock private capital at large. In parallel, the country has made a notable progress in strengthening domestic revenue mobilization. Tax reforms and digitalization, including new revenue systems across the country, are improving efficiency and expanding fiscal space. Equally important, INFF are supporting the development of investment pipelines. Through SDG Investor Maps, Tanzania has identified priority sectors and concrete investment opportunities. These efforts contribute to mobilizing billions in private investment and increasing the number of registered projects from just over 250 in 2021 to more than 900 in 2024. At the subnational level, local governments are emerging as the key drivers of change. Pilot initiatives in cities such as Dodoma, Kibaha, and Temeke are developing localized financing framework and identify bankable projects tailored to local needs. This ensures that development financing is both strategic and inclusive. A central lesson from Tanzania experience is that strong country leadership is the key enabler of progress. Government ownership at both national and local level are driving the reforms, strengthening coordination, and ensuring alignment with the national priorities. At the same time, partnerships have played an important supporting role. And I would like to again acknowledge and recognize the valuable partnership we received from UNDP at the midpoint of our journey, whose technical expertise and sustained collaboration have supported key reforms, strengthening institutions, and helped translate INFF framework into practical results. International cooperation has helped advance tax reforms, improving credit rating, and expand access to global capital markets while maintaining aligned with the country-led priorities. A notable milestone in this journey is the establishment of Presidential Commission on Tax Reforms in August 2024. This initiative elevates tax reforms to the highest political level and provides a platform for dialogue and action on national tax policy. It reinforces efforts to strengthen domestic resource mobilization and improve tax administration and align fiscal systems with the sustainable development goals. Recent credit rating further reflects growing confidence in Tanzania's economic trajectory. In February 2026, Moody's reaffirmed the country's long-term issuance rating at B1, while with a stable outlook, while in March 2026, Fitch reaffirmed its rating at B+ with a stable outlook. This assessment highlights strong economic growth. Allow me to briefly turn into agriculture insurance. Agriculture in Tanzania is a very key, and it needs a strengthening and financial resilience under the INFF. Although the agriculture remains central to the employment and food security, it accounts for less than 1% of the insurance market. To address this, Tanzania is adopting a more inclusive growth and government-led approach. Through the financial resilience in agriculture, efforts are underway to improve data quality and reliability to lessen the risks around this so that people can invest in agri-insurance, particularly in microinsurance. Adoption of Sevilla Commitment at 4th International Conference on Financing for Development reflects a renewed global efforts for sustainable development and its strengthening international financial architect. Tanzania experience demonstrates how such commitment can be translated into action at the country level. Allow me to briefly turn into Tanzania looking forward, Honorable Moderator. Looking ahead, Tanzania will continue to build on this progress by focusing on several key priorities. Central to this is the development of bankable projects, pipelines at the local government level, building on successful pilot initiatives and scaling them nationwide through the systemic identification, preparation, and promotion of investment-ready projects aligned with the national and sustainable development goals. In conclusion, Tanzania experience demonstrates that INFF are not merely technical tools, but powerful enablers for transformation. They translate national ambitions into actionable financing strategies, mobilize diverse sources of capital, and ultimately deliver tangible results for people and communities. In closing, I wish to once again acknowledge and recognize the enduring partnership with our development partners. Thank you very much.